Hi everyone, welcome to Must Read Monday. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries, and I use they/them pronouns. First of all, I hope you all are doing okay. It's been it has been a hard weekend for a lot of us. And so just sending you my good thoughts. I am okay. Milledgeville is okay for the most part. So just wanted to put that out there. Now to get into some books. So, September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month, and today I'm going to be looking at some books with authors who either have like Hispanic heritage or Latino or Latinx or Latine, whichever one you prefer to use. Heritage, so it's kind of got a mixture going on. But these are some of the books I've read, some I haven't. All of them I think look amazing, so we're going to go ahead and dive right in. First with some short story anthologies, which I always love a short story anthology because it really, a good short story I just think it blows my mind how people can write like powerful stories. Like they're short and they're still satisfying, and they sometimes they get me thinking about them longer than a full-length book because it's just like, how do you do that? So some anthologies, we have Reclaim the Stars, 17 Tales Across Realms and Space. So this one, it takes the Latin American Diaspora, what are words, to places fantastical and out of this world. Yes. Then we have a newer one, Relit, 16 Latinx remixes of classic stories, which I'm very excited for. So some of them would be like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Frankenstein, Hamlet. Lots of great authors here that I'm very excited to read. So yeah, this one. Then we have Wild Tongues Can't Be Tamed, and it is it's got cut off 15 voices from the Latinx Diaspora, now that I know how to say that word. So some good short story anthologies. At the Hancock branch, one of our newer graphic novels is Just Another Story, a graphic migration account. So this is not just about like one story. It's the creator is getting into lots of different stories. So I'm excited for this. And there are other graphic novels. I will just say this is only a small selection of like what we have in our collection, which is a lot. One that I listened to last year, and I'm very excited because the sequel just came out, the Sunbearer Trials. So the sequel is Celestial Monsters, I believe, by Aiden Thomas. So love this. This is one of my favorite covers. So this one is a fantasy, and so some people kind of compared it a little bit to Percy Jackson because it is centering on kind of like the gods from Latin America. So in this one, the main character is Teo, who is a semidiosa, so like a demigod, and as each new decade begins, the sun's power must be replenished so that Sol can keep traveling along the sky and keep the chaotic obsidian gods at bay. And so there's a trial to accomplish this, and the winner carries light and life to all the temples of Reino del Sol, But the loser has the greatest honor of all. They will be sacrificed to Sol, their body melted down to refuel the sunstones, protecting the world for another 10 years. I would want to skip that honor, but that's okay. So the main character, he thinks he's safe. He's not going to be chosen because he's not one of the golds. He's a jade. But as fate would have it, he does end up in the trials with his best friend and his, oh my gosh, his best friend and his ex-best friend. And so he's trying to like keep everyone safe and get them through these trials. And it is like so much adventure and twists and turns, and it's really good. So I'm very excited to like get into the sequel. This one I haven't read, but look at this gorgeous cover, woven in Moonlight. And so this one says it's a lush tapestry of magic, romance, and revolution, drawing inspiration from Bolivian politics and history. And the main character is Jimena, who is a decoy condesa, a stand-in for the last remaining Illustrian royal. Her people lost everything when the usurper Atot used the ancient relic to summon ghosts and drive the Illustrians from La Ciudad. Now, Jimena's motivated by her insatiable thirst for revenge and her rare ability to spin thread from Moonlight. And yes, so lots of things happen. So it says she hunts for the relic, uses her weaving ability to hide messages and tapestries for the resistance, but when a masked vigilante, a warm-hearted princessa, and a thoughtful healer challenge Jimena, her mission becomes more complicated. There could be a way to overthrow the usurper without starting another war, but only if Jimena turns her back on revenge and her condesa. Okay, one that I read recently, Contigo, just bear with me, y'all. I absolutely love this. It's like, I don't know, like rivals to friends to lovers, spoiler, I guess. But it's about Rafi, who is like the head of his school's like mariachi group, and then ends up having to transfer to a different school, and he thinks he's going to come in and be like the lead, but actually they already have a lead, Ray, and the two of them actually already know each other and have a little bit of history. And you know what, instead of being like, oh, let's work together, it's like, no, we are going to fight over who's going to be first, and we're going to sabotage each other and cause problems for everybody. And it is definitely like one of those books where I'm like, guys, just work it out, communicate. But it ends up working out, and it's like such a good story. And I love everything by this author, by the way, so this was just another wonderful book. Okay, so going a little bit quickly, some books I just grabbed from our displays at the Hancock branch. A Tall Dark Trouble, and this one is about the Sanchez women, and they are always unlucky in love because they are cursed. And so it's getting into their story. So 18-year-old twins Delphi and Layla know better than to play with magic. Their lives are marked by a malevolence that's followed their family from Cuba to Miami, poisoning any chance at romantic love. It's no wonder their mommy has forbidden them from getting involved with the supernatural. And then there's like also a story that's set in the 1980s in Cuba. And so it's saying as all these characters' stories intertwine, each Sanchez woman steps into her power, refusing to be subdued by any person or curse. So good. Another one that kind of has some like story in the past, Pedro and Daniel. So it's about two brothers set in 1970s Ohio, and it covers like them from being children, teens to adults. So I am really looking forward to this one. And then a couple just real fast. I've got On the Hook, Hot and a Bad Fauxmance, Fake Dating. So yeah, those are just a few books, so please come and check them out. Bye!